Welcome back to OnIowa Live. We got all the players on stage now, and Coach, you mentioned how many on they got this year?
43.
Wow, that's impressive for a school your size.
Yep.
We never give the linemen enough credit. Mention some of your linemen that did a great job this year.
Yeah, so you got at center we had Ethan Hoekstra, and then kind of moving out from there we had Hayden Jackson, Nathan Aronson, Jacob O'Larius, and then Evan Coleman. We also, Chase McFarland's a tight end that's kind of an offensive lineman for us. They did a great job all
year. Some big
year.
dudes. What are you feeding these guys?
Yeah, hey, they like to eat. I saw some pizzas getting ordered and some food getting ordered around here. So.
All right, let's start off with Dakota Clark, senior quarterback. How important was this for you to be a leader this year on this team?
Kudos to my guys. It helps when they all listen and, they can look up and we can all really mesh together and coaches give us the role, and it's really easy if we can just follow what they say to us.
And some of your brothers, I know you don't all have the same hair color. Talk a little bit about that. What went down there?
It's something, it's kind of shooting our shot, and we didn't get as far as we'd like to, but if we did, you would have seen a little bit more crazy out of a lot of guys.
All right, hand the ball or the mic over to Tiernan Boots if you can. And Tiernan, you're fun to watch. I know I've made some jokes about your size. That's because I'm short and I can do the same thing. But what makes you such a competitor on the football field?
Well, we've got a bunch of other guys to spread the ball around, so it makes when I get the ball.
You're fine.
Well,
You're good.
Natural instincts.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. I was just watching some highlights, and I don't know how I did some of those things.
You're a wrestler. How does wrestling help you on the football field?
Just full body awareness, pretty much. That's why I'm recruiting all these guys to
come out for wrestling.
Room.
Have you had a player this tough, Coach, before?
He's up there.
Yeah.
That work ethic, and you see all these guys in the weight room and stuff. That's kind of the culture we're building around here too, and it's starting to show.
All right, hand the mic to Big Jacob over there if you can. 101 tackles, 10 sacks, 15 for a loss. You love going after the quarterback, huh?
Oh, I love it. I leave my D-line, just creates the holes, and I fill them and blow it up every time.
Are you a wrestler too? Wrestler?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's what I thought. How does wrestling and the culture of wrestling at Lisbon help?
Just getting low and driving through guys.
Yeah. And Dakota, you mentioned this is also a track school. You guys, that helps you on the football field, I know.
Oh, yeah, we like to get outside, and we're going for that three-peat this year, so.
That'd be something else, right?
Yeah, that'd be – we might be moving up a class. We're getting a little bit bigger, but –
You're going to have 3 rings.
Yeah,
4x1, you're going for the three-peat, yeah.
Yeah, and team title, so that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. Gage Holub, hand the mic, another senior. You do everything, right? Defense, offense, kicking, punting?
Yes, sir.
Talk about your role on this team.
I don't leave the team, or I don't leave the field during the game.
Yeah.
But, it's just nice, but it's also a Class A school, so, you're just always running around to the next thing.
And your mom's taking pictures on the sideline. She's got to have a lot because you never leave the field.
Yeah, she does. She takes probably over 1,500 pictures every game.
Coach, talk about how important it is to have guys like Gage on your football team.
Yeah, he's utility. He can do it all, and I think where he gets sometimes overlooked is some of those skill positions, wide receiver, defensive end, linebacker. He plays it all for us, but he's got a heck of a leg on him too. He was an all-state kicker last year, and he has the stats to do it again this year. So utility knife, and he can do it all as well as a lot of these guys. They do it all.
Yeah, Gage, they say to leave the jersey in a better place. You guys have done that. What does that mean to you as a senior?
Oh, well, I'd say, really anybody could wear it. It's all about your heart, not really the number. And I like that we don't have our names on the back of our jerseys just because it's more of a team representative thing than an individual.
Tiernan, what kind of goals did you set at the beginning of the year? Obviously, you talked about maybe wanting to win a state title. You got and get to the Dome. You were close.
Yeah, we're at Lisbon. We have very high standards. We after being state champs in track the last 2 years and having a storied wrestling program, we had the athletes, we had the talents, we had high expectations and high goals.
Well, congratulations on and what you were able to accomplish. Coach, talk a little bit about the culture now and what you expect from some of these other guys that haven't had their shot yet.
Yeah, and I told them that after that game on Friday night. I said, I told our seniors that they showed these young guys how to practice, the film study that goes into things, how to prepare, and that's what it comes down to, preparation for these games on Friday nights. So these young guys, I told them, find the weight room, keep hitting the weight room hard, and, look up to these older guys who showed them how to practice and how to prepare for Friday night football games.
Hand the mic to Jacob if you can. And Jacob, Coach has been there 2 years now. What was your first thoughts when you first met him, and how has that worked out for you guys? What makes him successful?
Well, he's a team player. He listens to the other coaches who are a bit older, might have some more experience, but we've known him. He's been with the program for a few years, so it's pretty easy to
Yeah, Dakota, how did that help that he was around before he's the head coach?
We had him in class when we were in middle school, so
Yeah.
it helped a lot. Kind of like he kind of built us into it, and he set the standard for us, and it's been a jolly old time with him.
I want to ask you about, and we touched on it a little bit, but I want to ask you about all the people here tonight and the support at your games and playing in that stadium. It's a beautiful stadium.
Yeah, we really do bring in a great environment, and people tune into that live stream too. You can really hear the crowd, and
Yeah.
it gets loud in there. It gets a little rowdy sometimes, but that's football.
Go back, if we can, to Gage. And you guys have a great time out there, too, and it seems to feed off everyone else. I mean, once the ball, and you guys jumped on teams early because of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Having good energy and just momentum definitely helps carry the team to the next play and making sure that our heads are in the game the whole time and just staying focused.
All right, Tiernan, what's going to happen this year on the wrestling mat for you?
Well, we're gonna practice hard every day,
You're gonna win a state title? I mean, how much weight do you have to lose, by the way?
as much as I want.
Okay, so you have an idea what weight class you want to be in?
It might change throughout the year, and wherever I want to go.
All right. Well,
That's where I'm at.
congratulations on a great season, guys. Love to see you again on the wrestling mat in track. All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Coach.
Thank
see you
you.
here next week, everybody.